Hello, my Stampin' friends. Hope you're having a good night. It's Candice Anderson coming to you live from stampinwithcandice.com. I'm excited to share this project with you. It's something I actually made, I don't even know how long ago. And I was kind of looking through some old stuff the other day, and I was like, oh, I should make a new one of those. And then I revamped it a little bit. So my original one was really small, and I'll show you that one as well. But then I was like, oh, I could make this into a cute little 4x4 flip album. So that's actually what I am going to show you tonight. And on top of that, I'm switching which products I'm using. So you're kind of getting it as I'm creating it because I haven't made this one before. So hopefully you enjoy and can follow along. If you want to follow along, all you need is some cardstock. You don't need designer series paper, but I used it. It made it a little bit easier um, to do. Um, or to add elements to it, I guess. It's completely up to you on that. Stamps or stickers, whatever you have, uh, just pretty basic stuff. I did add ribbon and some embellishments to mine. Again, it's pretty much up to you. Make it yours. I'll show you the other sample of the other one I made. Um, and it's really, really easy to make. So that's kind of the fun part with it. And I actually used the exact same um, scoring measurements as I did for the little one as I did for the big one. So I'll kind of show you the two differences there. So we are going to go ahead and flip the camera. I'm trying to think. If you're doing the small one, and the other thing that comes in a little bit handy is a punch if you want to create it. And I'll kind of show you why here in a second. But I'm going to switch cameras here so we can get started. So this is actually what I'm going to be using. I'm using the Tags to Go set, but I'm going to pull out the small ones first. I'm going to be making the 4x4. But this was my original one that I had made years ago. And it's just, like I said, it's just kind of a little flip album. This one I created it so that you could write little love notes in it. Super cute, super fun. So this is the new one that I made today using this Tags to Go. I thought it would make a fun, cute little one that you could write on for someone that's heading off. Great if you have multiple people who want to write a little message. I only stamped on the one side, but you could stamp on any. I've added a few little embellishments, and I just used the designer paper on the background to make it easy. Now, this is where I was saying if you wanted on one like this, it's really nice for a punch. So basically, I just took this punch and I slid my paper in and punched it and then punched it again. So your size on this one might vary just a little bit height-wise depending on the punch that you use. I believe this one I did, yeah, it's roughly about 2 inches that I did on this one. And then the full thing is your 8.5 by 11 paper. So we're going to show you how we're going to make it into a little flip album, basically. So I'm gonna slide this down so we can see it a little bit better, maybe on the screen. Um, so I have got my paper cut 11 by 4. So you could leave it 4 1/4, but it ends up 4 by 4 for our front. So I cut it down to 4 when I'm working on it. And you still can't see that one very well. Sorry, I'm going to move some stuff for a second here. Move this out of the way for a minute so that you can see this. Normally I would just put my cutting and scoring. There's a name for it, but I can't think of what it is. It's a cutting and scoring Normally I would put it on the glass mat, but I need this, and usually I have this closed, but I am going to be going out further on my measurements, so I wanted it out. So I'm not using my cutting blade, I'm only using my scoring blade. And we're going to put this in here, and we're going to start at 4 inches. And we're basically just going every half an inch till we have 4 inches on each side. So we're going to go at 4 inches, 4.5 inches, 5 inches, 5.5 inches, 6 inches, 6.5, and 7 inches. So when you're finished, move this out of the way now. You could still fold it exactly in half because you did it on the 5 inches, but we're going to just start folding here at that 4 inches, and I have bone folder here. And then we're going to fold it the opposite direction. So we're making like accordion folding here. And we're going to go every half inch, folding it back and forth. So again, super simple, easy. If you're making the small one, you're doing exactly the same thing. On that one, it would have been just the 2 inches. So it's that way. So then we get these like little accordion clips on the inside, and that's what we're going to attach our papers to here. So let's see. I forgot to cut that one down. So I started with originally a 4x4, but I cut it down to 3.25 by 3.25. I decided that I liked the what's the word I'm looking for? And I lost my little yellow piece that I had somewhere. Sorry. I had a yellow piece. Hang on. Grab one out of my scraps here really quick. Maybe. That one will work. All right, so now we're just going to decorate our pieces however we want. Now, keep in mind, this one here, I'm making it as an album. So most likely I am going to be putting some of these as pictures, but we can also do some writing on it and stuff. Let me move this back here so we can see better. Forgot I pulled it out. You can use other designer paper. This pack has a lot of fun designer paper that you could pull into it. I hadn't even looked at a whole lot, but it does have a lot of really cute paper that you could easily pull in to create more things. Oh, look at these cute little tags. I think we might have to pull one of those out and put that on the inside in here as well. So pretty much the easiest thing, you can use tear and tape or you can use glue, whatever is easiest, but you're going to just put that on these strips right here. And you're just going to put them on one side, and I'm going to wait to actually attach the insides here for a minute, because if I want to do any stamping and everything, it's much easier to do them before. But these are basically going to be just going on in here. So let's kind of decorate this up. I've got a few different stamps here, and we're going to actually grab our scissors, and we're going to cut out one of these little tags here. I think I'm going to cut out this pink one here. Now this paper would be really cute just to leave as is for many things, but I am going to use the tag itself as a tag. And we're just going to put it on the inside on one of these. Again, just like I said, make it however you want with whatever stamp sets you want. Um, and on this one, I think I'm going to leave the tags like that on the back side. And we're going to do this one on the front side. And we're going to do a little thing across the front here. Make this a little tag. Kind of similar to what I did here. I didn't have an exact plan figured out, I will be honest. Um, let's stamp that. I'll cut it real quick. So we can kind of put that on the front there. And I do want to do a little bit of stamping on some of these. This would be a really fun little album that you could put like graduation pictures in. Oh, that was not very good. Anybody else do that? Drop your, I'm gonna grab something and clean off that ink really quick. Drop your ink pads. Thankfully, it was on the glass mostly. All right, what else do we got here? I have a few more things, and I've got some little hearts. I'm going to stamp the hearts on one of these pages, kind of in the corners here, because then I can still add a picture along there and put that on there. And this one here, I think I'm going to glue these on. Do I have two of them? Yes, I do. I'm going to glue those on the side there. And this one I'm doing it on the front. The back side is going to be covered a little bit because we're attaching it to here. Again, I can still easily put some pictures over this, just having a little bit of decoration back behind, or if I want to add some words, just depending on what I want to do, we're going to add that. Now I could also go with some different colored ones here if I wanted, and we're going to go there, and let's see, I think we're going to take some of this ribbon, do it a little bit different. Actually, do I want to do it the way I did my other one? Haven't decided. We're going to wait to put that together for a second here. I'm going to glue these ones down though really quick. So I did discover that it's easiest to glue this back one down first and then take your tear and tape off of this one here. And let's see, I think we're going to put this one here. Then I can kind of line up along there so that it lines up right, and then press it down along here. And then I'm going to do the same on this one. I think I'm going to hurry and stamp the back on this one here. such a cute saying. Life's detours are better with you. So this one is going to go this way. So I would put a picture on this side. I can put some writing on this side, whatever, depending on what I want to do picture wise. And then go ahead and do this one right here. And I'm going to add my little tag in here. And grab a punch. I'm going to actually punch a hole in there, maybe. And okay, make that just a little bigger. Scissors. I love that the designer paper makes it really easy for you to um, do different, pick out patterned papers and or colors, solid colors to go with whatever you're doing. It makes it really easy to choose your paper scheme or color scheme, I guess is the word I'm looking for, to go with whatever you're doing because they've already pre-figured it out, pre-done all the work for you. We're going to grab some dimensionals here. I'm just going to pop this one up. The one nice thing about this type of album is there is some give, if you can see that. So it's very easy to add dimension and add some extras to the project because it's not flat. So easy to add just a little bit of something. And we're going to add some of these fun little, let's see, what do we want to add? And see that one there. And these little guys over here. We can add this one to our back really quick. So we can leave it just how it is, like this, and you don't have to make it close. But I think that I actually, did I do that? Yes, I did. I think I'm actually going to do this one so it closes. And so I'm actually going to grab some white ribbon. I think I have some here. Maybe. A lost of it. Oh, sorry about that. And I'm actually going to just kind of put it around this. And instead of tying it, I am actually going to grab my 3 different baker's twine. This is the baker's twine that coordinates with this suite. You can actually get all of these products as a suite and buy them all together if you want to, which includes it includes the designer series paper. It includes the stamp set, the we'll see if this works. Maybe. There we go. And it also includes, I haven't decided if I want to tie that or not. The other one I tied tighter and I liked it better. So maybe we're not going to use this one. I'm going to grab out one that I have a little bit more of so that we can tie an actual bow. I want it tighter, so that's why we're going to switch up and do a different one. And but like I was saying, the suite comes with the designer paper, the embellish or the embellishments, these fun little puffy sticker thingies. It comes with the baker's twine and the stamp set. And I believe there is actually, not that I used them, but I want to say there's a die set that goes with it as well. If I remember correctly. Sorry, I'm trying to look and see here in my die sets. Oh, it is. It's inside here. So it has the cute little keys and oh yeah, we could have some fun with that. I'm not going to cut them out right now, but I think I'm going to cut some little keys that we can put on the front with this. So I think we might cut out some little keys to go with that. So I'll post a picture of the front of that once I finish it. But yeah, super easy, fun album. I'm going to show you the other one that I made. So this one I used the Weekend Adventures stamp set. And then I used the, what is this one called? It is the Weekend Adventures Designer Series paper. Now you can get this in a scrapbooking kit, or you can get it with just the paper, or you can get the paper along with the sticker set. So there's a lot of fun ways that you can get this one. It comes with the 3 different double-sided Designer Series papers. And that's what I used to make this one along with the stamp set. This is what I was saying. I had actually tied the ribbon around it. So when we untie it here, we get this fun little stamp, little album that you can put some pictures in and, have that available to share a fun adventure if you've gone camping or gone on some kind of a trip. It's a cute, quick little album that you can do, or it's a great one that you can share with a friend. If you went on a trip with a friend and you wanted to share some of the pictures, makes a quick, simple little album that you can make to share with them. So hopefully you enjoyed that. One thing I just wanted to mention really quick is we are having a sale on our in colors. If you're not familiar with them, it's the new colors that just came out. I used one of them. We're using one of them, the strawberry slush, but there's the timid tiger, secret sea, darling duckling, and cloud cover. So there is a cell that uses I believe it's anything that uses the in colors. So it's paper, the ribbons, the inks, the ink. Uh, Markers, whatever, using the new in colors. I believe it starts tomorrow and goes through the end of the month. So definitely check that out. And if you haven't been following along with our Scrapped series, you can check that out on my YouTube. I also have links on my Instagram and my Facebook page. It's a series I'm doing with my friends, and each week a different one of us takes turns and shares scrapbooking tips and tricks and ideas. We usually have a theme for the month. This month is Halloween. So I'm super excited to see what everybody comes up with on that one, and be sure to be watching for that. If you missed it, last week was the 5th week in July, and we did a special question and answers. And so you can join us. Check that one out. It was really fun to be with the other girls and talk a little bit more about why we started doing this and some of our ideas when it comes to scrapbooking and stuff like that. You can also join our Facebook group for Scrapped and my Stampin' Fun with Candice group if you want to be able to interact a little bit more with the other people. So thanks again for joining me tonight, and I hope you have a Stamptastic day. Bye-bye.